Hello everyone, and welcome to ComBoox. In this video, we'll walk you through how to complete a paid-in capital contribution in the system. In a previous demonstration, when setting up a template company, we intentionally reserved a portion of subscribed but unpaid capital for the user holding share number 4. This video will show how to complete the paid-in contribution for that amount in the ComBoox system. Each user in the system is assigned a unique user ID. However, for easier reference, we'll refer to the holder of share number 4 as user number 4. First, search for and enter the homepage of the target company in the system. In the shareholder list, you'll see that the shareholder holding share number 4 has a subscribed capital of $2 million, but only $1 million has been paid in. This means there is still $1 million in unpaid subscribed capital. Next, we'll demonstrate how to complete the capital contribution for this remaining amount. Enter the Register of Shares module. This module is the core of the ComBoox system. It records the number of shares and related rights held by investors in the target company. Click on the ROA corresponding to share number 4, and the system will display the details of the capital contribution certificate for that share. The issuance date of this capital contribution certificate is September 9, 2024, which was entered during system initialization. The certificate number is 004, corresponding to share number 4. The share class is Class 3, representing equity held by Series A investors. The deadline for paid-in capital is September 9, 2027, and the current on-chain time has not yet reached this date. The shareholder is user number 8, CEA7F04D, whom we'll call user number 4 going forward. Total subscribed capital is $2 million. Total paid-in capital is $1 million, and the remaining $1 million is subscribed but unpaid. The label clean paid indicates capital free of any encumbrances corresponding to the $1 million already paid in. Next, we'll switch to the perspective of the shareholder to arrange the paid-in contribution. ComBoox offers several methods for making capital contributions. If the shareholder chooses an online or on-chain payment method, they can select the first option, Pay in Capital. This allows the unpaid portion of subscribed capital to be paid to the target company via on-chain virtual currency or cryptocurrency. The target company may then use these virtual assets as a means of payment for future transactions. In the first field, enter the amount of paid-in capital intended for this transaction in fiat currency. For demonstration purposes, let's enter $1. The system uses the US dollar as its bookkeeping currency, so this amount reflects the paid-in capital contribution. The second field shows the total amount in dollars to be paid by the user. This is automatically calculated in the background by multiplying the paid-in capital amount by the paid-in price. The user does not need to fill it in. As you can see, the paid-in price for this user is $1.50 per share, so the value field automatically shows $1.50. Next, click the Authorize Payment button. MetaMask will then pop up asking for signature authorization, confirming that you allow a specific smart contract or third party to transfer a certain amount of USDC within a set period, in this case, within about 10 minutes. After authorization, the Pay button will become active, darkened, and you can complete the payment through the system. MetaMask will then prompt you to confirm that this calls a right instruction. Once the payment is completed, the row corresponding to share number 4 in the Register of Shares will update. Paid-in capital will change from $1 million to $1,001,001. Click on row 4 again to view the capital contribution certificate. The paid-in capital has now been updated to $1,001,001. In the ComBoox system, on the home page of each company, i.e., in each company's general manager contract, there is a mapping table we call the user's savings account. For this type of transaction, if the shareholder making the paid-in contribution has any cryptocurrency balance, the system will automatically store it in that user's savings account. User number 4 can return to the target company homepage and check the cash box section, which records the company's on-chain asset holdings. The last line shows the asset balance in the company's savings account. We can click the question mark button and it will show that the current user's savings balance in this company is 0 USDC. However, if there were a balance, the user could click the piggy bank button just in front of the question mark button to withdraw all savings attributed to that shareholder under this company to the Ethereum address of the user's master key. After withdrawal, the balance in the last line will reset to 0, and the company's total Ethereum assets will be adjusted downward accordingly. At this point, we have completed the entire process from subscribed unpaid capital to paid-in capital contribution. Let's take another look at the company's shareholder register. It shows essentially the same information as the register of shares. The user holding share number 4 as a shareholder of the company now has paid-in capital updated to $1,000,001 US. If we click Investment History, we can view the user's investment records in the target company. Note that this page shows the total amount at each point in time, not the incremental amount of each change. There is a difference between the two, but once you become familiar with the system, you'll easily tell them apart. Well, that concludes the entire process of completing a subscribe to paid capital contribution in the ComBoox system. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.